Occasionally people will look at some anime and say it's not technically as sophisticated or advanced as American animation. American animation attempts to reproduce motion at 24 frames a second to look more or less like objects and animals and people really do look like when they're moving. And some Japanese anime uses fewer frames per second in order to economize on how many frames they have to draw. And so the animation is not as fluid, not as realistic, and the backgrounds maybe are not as detailed, and the figures are not as fully articulated, and maybe only parts of the image are moving at any given time. I think, to me, if the story is working and if the characters are involving and if the artistic imagination is there and if the eye is there, then those other things simply become stylistic details that become less important as the film goes on. You know, you're not looking at the whole film just on the basis of some abstract idea of technical excellence. You're looking at it in terms of its excellence as art, and art doesn't always depend upon how many frames a second or whether this was done or whether that was done. It depends upon how it makes you feel.